What's up guys, Shouri here, and today I got a Vincent tips and tricks video for you. And first off, we're going to go over his abilities. And it starts off with something called his spy tool, where from distance you can shoot with a pistol for 2k headshot damage, or if you get up close you can hit them with the sword, and also you can see them through walls similar to Walling's passive. Next up is Master of Disguise. This allows you to take the form of an enemy opponent, making it where they can't auto fire on you and they don't have aim assist. And then if you get shot while you're in this disguise, it'll actually knock you into stealth, which makes you invisible, and it also blocks the damage from that first shot. After you get out of this, you can attack for 1.5 seconds, but it does block a ton of damage and can keep you alive. And next up is your ultimate, which is called Optical Cloaking. So what this does is it allows you to go invisible for 7 seconds, it gives you a temporary shield buff of 2000, and it gives you a 50% speed boost. When you get out of this, you can't shoot for 2 seconds, so the best thing you can do is immediately go into Master Disguise out of that. And then also your passive, when you get a kill, it reduces the cooldown of your cloaking, and it also gives you 100% extra health. And next up is how to knife twice as fast using this technique. It is the most important thing in the tutorial, so pay attention. So we're going to time from when you start to get the kill until they die. And the way we're going to do this is when you are able to be hit, which is when you get out of invincibility. If you go normally, it takes about 1.1 seconds to get the kill. But if you do my technique, it takes you about 0.57 seconds. And don't worry, I'll explain how everything works. But before I do, if you aren't in stealth at all, it takes about 0.9 seconds to be able to kill them from the time that your blade is actually able to be taken out to when you kill them. But I've figured out that if you take your Master of Disguise off and immediately hit the fire button, it won't take any amount of time to get your knife out, and it'll just instantly kill them. So the next thing you want to try to do is learn how your abilities work, and then how you can use them together. When you get knocked out of Master of Disguise, it'll put you invisible for about 2 seconds. But then you can use your ultimate to be able to get out of there and be invisible for 7 seconds. And it also gives you extra armor, but you do have to wait 2 seconds after you get out of that to be able to go ahead and hit someone else. So right here, we're going to go ahead and use our ultimate to get out, and then we're going to cancel it once we are in a good little spot, and then go to Master Disguise. Another thing is using our ability to see through walls, similar to Walling's passive, and then waiting for the people that we see through the walls to get into a better spot, and then we can go up behind them and kill them. As you can see, the hunter on the other side of that pole, we just waited for him and put ourselves in the best position possible to get him. Same thing here. We're going to go in and immediately just do our best to be able to kill everybody. And right there, we ended up using our Master of Disguise. That way, when he shot us, we didn't die instantly. It allowed us to actually be able to get up close and get our knife off and get the kill. Right there, we were just waiting, looking through the walls to when they were coming, and it gave us the heads up so we could be ready. That's why we were able to get that shell immediately, and we were just ready to get it. Right there, with almost no health left, we were able to live. And then right here, another thing is when you use your abilities, you can actually cancel them. And the best way to do that is to get right behind the guy, cancel it, and that way you only have to wait 2 seconds and then you can knife him, but you're behind him, giving yourself the best chance to live. So we're going to go over 2 games. One's Payload Escort and the other one is Control. And what we decided to do on this is basically let your teammates kind of get the attention of the other team, and then your whole job is to go around and get the hard kills. Right here, we go around on the Ruby, who is a lot of damage to kill, but we are able to take him out in one shot. Right here, we wanted to make sure that we didn't just get clipped by the Waling, so I tried to make sure that I went around. But it didn't matter, they ended up killing him anyways, and then we are able to take out the Scotty there. And as you can see, my teammates don't really need help on the cart just yet, but my main objective is going to be flanking around without them noticing and getting the hard kills. That is going to be mostly just the Waling. And then it is going to also be the Ruby, because those are the two hardest kills, and it is something that's not hard for me to do at all. Right here, I am taking advantage of the fact that I can see through walls to be able to go get these kills. Right there, the walling did kill both my teammates. Kind of my bad, but we are able to push the cart, and the fact that they can't get me, and a lot of people just aren't really going to think about the fact that the guy next to you isn't on your team, because you actually look like one of the members on the other team. It doesn't just show you as like an ally who's in a Vincent body, it actually shows you as one of the other characters. So it is a lot harder to tell than you would think, and it is really easy to just to think that basically you're looking at your teammate. So right here, we are able to take advantage of that, and we do end up getting killed, sadly. But we are doing a great job, and we got the thing almost all the way there. As you can see right here, we are able to use our ability pretty awesome, and we're able to give that information to our teammates. That is the best part, is your teammates can also see it, but then you can call them out just to be safe. And that way, your team has great communication and great knowledge. We are going to all go together. I'm going to end up getting behind them, and we are able to just get that little bit of last push that we need, and we're able to take advantage of the fact that we can one-shot everything, going ahead and getting that cart and getting the win. So this is great. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Annie doing a great job. That is my woman. But now we are going to do some crazy clutch control. And Annie here to help me again. I do want to make it clear though, you probably don't want to play this comp with a healer, just because of the simple fact that you have so little health that you can't really do that much for the healing aspect of it. But that is what we ended up playing, just because she likes to play that, and we could help our random third. And I do end up getting killed there, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's all good. And we are going to just try to come out. Luckily, when you're in the disguise, you go a little bit faster. So I am going to just try to wait and see if I can get my teammates to spawn. Annie is spawned, so I'm going to come in and just try to go ahead and take out the fort. That way that they can advance. We were able to go ahead and take him out, and then we pushed up. I can see through the wall in the middle, that's where they are. I'm going to go ahead and let Annie go first, that way they're distracting him. And he decided that he was going to play up top a lot, that way I couldn't end up getting up there to kill him. But turns out you can jump shot people, which I'll show you later, so that was cool. But right here, we are going to go around and just try to see if we can flank from the left side and kind of help our teammates out a little bit. So this comp is super, super hard for me to play against, because both Fort and Chemist are really good against Vincent. For mostly the fact that they don't need the aim assist that much, just because of the simple facts that if they get near you, they're going to do damage, and if they do damage, they knock you out into a form that they can just hit you normally, and then pretty much every attack they do can kill you in one shot after that. So this is not the easiest one for me, and you got to do a really good job of letting your teammates distract them, then coming in behind them and getting those one-shot kills, and just playing your life, being very smart and very strategic, sneaky. You got to bait your teammates out there, and it kind of sucks to play that way. And that is one really big downside to Vincent, is the simple fact that your teammates are going to have to play a lot of these fights 2v3, and that's just not cool. But you got to do what you got to do, and the biggest thing you want your teammates doing is giving that distraction and staying alive, and that way you can go in there and then end up getting those kills. So if you have teammates playing things like a Letta is really good, or Shell, or really anything like a Lobula or a Kazami even is very good with this. And then you have them distracting everybody, and then you go in with your Vincent and you just clean house. And so that is basically what I ended up doing on this one, is just doing my best to go ahead and get those kills, because we did end up getting it to 99%, but our teammate didn't do the best job on getting kills, and Annie is playing a healer, but luckily they were able to distract him, and that healer staying up to where I can't get him, but I was able to jump up and knife him midair, and man, what a way to end the game, right? Like, that guy just gave me the best clip ever. I'm able to kill the fort, and then get the triple kill on the Gloria to end the game. And I hope this tips and tricks video has helped you guys out. I like Vincent a lot. My next video is going to be about playing rank control and why Waling is my favorite to do that, and how I do that in both solo play and team play for ranked. So make sure you watch that, and I hope you guys all have a great day.